The shift from cable to streaming is on and underway, and many companies have yet to be discovered. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about one of the stocks that I invest in, and this is FuboTv, ticker symbol FUBO. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing and smashing that like button since it really helps the channel out with the YouTube algorithm. Well, yes. FUBO stock is up 11.51% in the past month, but still down since its peak in December 2020. I do understand that it was a SPAC merger back in October 2020 and most likely got pumped, which is why it had a huge uptrend that fast. Then it corrected itself and went back up in the beginning of 2021 around February, and it is down since then because of several reasons which we have talked before in this channel. First, the Archegos capital situation in which they were forced to unload $10 billion of shares because they were not able to meet margin obligations, which means that they had a margin call on several stocks, many well-known stocks including FuboTv. Second reason was because of the deal between Dish and DraftKings, and also the situation with the class lawsuit. Another reason was because in August, FUBO revealed plans to sell $500 million worth of stocks, which was a 12% dilution at the moment for existing shareholders, which means that this might not be the last dilution they will need to do, as we all know that this is a very capital expensive business, especially at the beginning. Obviously, inflation fear is also not helping that much with this kind of stocks, as growth stocks tend to underperform when inflation is higher, as they most likely are not profitable, just like FUBO, and earnings expectations are much in the future, which means that when inflation rises, it hurts expectations. Now, we all know that the shift from cable to streaming is happening and really fast, and everyone already knows about Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Apple TV Plus, and many more. But one of the things that are keeping people from switching from cable is because of sports, live sports. And obviously that is where FuboTv comes in. And many would say, hey, but even though FUBO tend to be a sports first platform, live TV, or only sports streaming service, they could not get Disney to sell them ESPN content. And obviously you cannot be a sport first streaming service or sports platform without such a huge sport content from ESPN. So when FUBO had to buy the whole Disney bundle, they had to pivot to a broader entertainment package. And checking all the channels that they actually offer right now and different plans, I found out this FUBO Sports Network and FUBO Movie Network. The FUBO Movie Network is basically your home for big movies of all kinds. Watch a constantly growing collection of summer blockbusters, hilarious comedies, timeless classics, and more. And their FUBO Sports Network provides original programming as well as live sports and original programming from partners such as US Today and others, which, to be honest, is kind of interesting because in the future they could start having their own content in these two channels as well, which would be incredible for such a streaming platform and company. Also, something very interesting I read on an article is that FUBO subscribers are mostly affluent males between the ages of 25 to 40, which is obviously very important because we already know that that is a huge target for advertisers, and not many are successful getting them, which means that advertising revenue for FUBO could increase a lot more in the future, which obviously is excellent because we all know that this is not a cheap streaming service. The cheapest one is the Latino Plus for $32.99, but the best one is $79.99, which is a lot of money, but it is still cheaper than cable, as the average cable bill is over $120 per month. You could pay FuboTv and Netflix and still be cheaper than any cable service. Still, it is expensive, but it's sports, and if you want to have access to all sports, you gotta pay those hefty fees. Plus, it includes incredible features as it is the only sports streaming service where viewers can watch 4 different games simultaneously. I mean, that is incredible for any business or restaurants or bars with TVs, and also for people that want to watch different sports or different teams that are playing at the same time. Now, we know that FuboTV's growth is incredible. They had 682,000 subs at the end of June 2021 and raised their earnings guidance for the whole year. They expect to end the year with almost 1 million subscribers by the end of 2021. And let me tell you that the subscribers growth means that they are taking market share really quick from cable providers, and they know that, which is why they raised their guidance to a little over $500 million in revenue for the whole 2021 and between 910 and 920,000 subscribers by the end of 2021, which is a huge growth. As we can see here, analysts are expecting the same for 2021, and it is 162% growth year over year, and are expecting a 52% growth for 2022. Then the CEO is not expecting that growth to slow down either, as he thinks that 5 million people could subscribe to its bundle of TV network by 2026, meaning that if they achieve to end 2021 with 900 subscribers, which is less than what they expect, they would grow 455% in the next 5 years, which is a little over 90% growth. He believes that 40 to 50 million subscribers will sign up to so-called internet delivered bundles of linear networks in the next 5 years, and that he believes his company FuboTv can serve about 10% of that market. Now, we do gotta accept that they need the stock price to stay high, as they will most likely need to raise some capital in the coming months or year, and obviously they are very bullish with their company. Still, I do believe that the transition of streaming services have accelerated, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon either. Would like to know what you guys think about this, and if you pay for cable or prefer streaming services. Obviously, the game changer here is sports betting, as they will have the advantage of proposing bets based on what users are viewing on its service. I believe this is a game changer because even though they have improved their subscribers related expenses, it is still a little bit high at 92.1%, meaning that they are going to take advantage of it by attracting people to their platform with their streaming service and making money off other services as well, just like many other companies do today. I understand that their net loss increased year over year, and that it is not a good sign, as we want to see it improving or just as their revenue grows. But FUBO right now is in investing mode, and we are seeing a nice growth in revenue, in subscribers, in ARPU or ARPU or average revenue per users, or even a huge growth in content hours. If you ask me, I'm a shareholder in this company, as I believe it has a huge mid to long-term potential. I'm very anxious for their next quarter earnings, as their gaming segment started this quarter in quarter 3, and their sports book will be active by the end of this year, so I would love an update on all that. I'm currently holding my stocks, would buy more if it gets to 20 or less, as I already have a big position in this stock, but I have to say that this is not an investment for everyone. So with this type of company, people need to understand a very important thing, which is when do they want to invest in this type of company, and it all depends on your risk tolerance. You could invest right now when they are in investing mode, growing a lot and expanding, but with a huge risk ahead if they're not able to perform as they want to or to achieve their own expectations. Or you could just wait and invest when they're already making money. Normally, when we invest in a company that is already making money, you would have most likely lost a nice upside, but have not stressed out that much with your investments, as there is a huge risk in which the company could fail, never make money, and your investment never go anywhere. That have happened many times before, and that depends on the risk tolerance that you have. For example, I'm investing in this company, FuboTv, and some other growth stocks or money-losing companies, which you can see in my portfolio video. Those are not the only companies that I invest in, but I do have some of them in my portfolio. But I'm not planning on adding another risky company to my portfolio, as I believe I have a limit of risk tolerance, and I'm about there. Nothing wrong with it, and nothing wrong if you don't like this type of riskier companies. Yes, it could definitely be a mega winner company with everything they have planned on, and they could have better and really attractive margins in the future. But obviously, there are a lot of ifs on their way. Would love to know if you are investing in this company in FuboTv or not, and what you think about the company and their current valuation. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please smash that like button and subscribe, since it really helps the channel out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, I have a completely free Discord group chat, which the link for that is down in the description below. Thank you and see you next time.